Dreamin' Mecha, Midland Mecha Man. Let me see if I can get the name right. Midland Mecha Man. It's been a long day already, and it's not even quite noon. Hey, everybody! If you are a returning subscriber to the channel, you will know that War Robots is one of the prime features of the Midland Mecha Man channel. And there is a new version of War Robots. It is War Robots Frontiers, which has just been released on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Android, iOS, etc., etc., etc. It's a version that obviously is now available on console. It is free on the PlayStation Network, presumably free on all of those other devices as well. Free to play, no charge for the game, and from what I understand, from what I have read, it is also essentially free to win. I have been informed that there are only a couple of items in this game that can be acquired only through the exchange of real world monies. But other than those couple of things, and I think they're like legendary pilots, other than those couple of things, supposedly everything else in the game can be acquired through grinding and can be unlocked without paying for it. That having all been said, you'd be a fool not to believe that this company did not add in some definite pay to get ahead elements, right? So there are definitely premium packs that can be purchased that are going to contain weapons, pilots, etc., etc., that give you a bit of a leg up in the early stages of the game. Now, can other players catch up with you eventually? Sure. But until they do, well, there's going to be some amount of imbalance going on. We're in the menus, obviously. Here's your hangar. I have unlocked 4 basic bots here, 5, sorry. 3 of them were unlocks essentially through the training missions. 2 of them I have put together myself. That is one of the kind of interesting things that's a little bit different, is that unlike War Robots in Frontiers, you can mix and match pieces to build your own custom bots. And as you will see, for example, this one that I just kind of threw together out of pieces that were purchased and or granted. You'll see that the chassis here is from a Raven. The torso is from an Ares. It's got one shoulder from a Ravana, and the other shoulder is from a Lancelot. So uh, these pieces or parts actually work together. But as you can see, you can disassemble, take different pieces from different bots, and reconfigure them together into different forms. So that's cool. There is also some amount of customization available as well, as you can maybe tell from, well, let's see. If we go back, you can paint different pieces of them, etc., etc. And of course, there's the whole upgrade, thing going along. If we go to customize, like I've upgraded this shield barrier basically up to level 3, and you can probably expect that upgrading pieces is, of course, resource intensive. Uh, so there is another of those, what I believe to be kind of a more of a pay to get ahead kind of aspect. Buying the resources to perform the upgrades faster and that sort of thing, right? So anyway, pretty extensive menus in the workshops. I think the menus kind of read more like Hawken, if you're familiar with that game. I have a little bit of gameplay of that game on the channel as well. I may be doing a little bit more Hawken as a compare and contrast to this game, because I think there are a lot of, like, not just in menu um, configuration and whatnot, but also in terms of gameplay, as a matter of fact, in some ways. Okay, so we just started the game about a week ago. We don't have much in this hangar, this garage, or anything like that. Um, the job board is all your different, quests and missions and all that sort of thing. So, it seems like there is one mode of gameplay, which is basically jump in and it decides what mode you're going to be playing in. There's a team deathmatch. There's essentially beacon capture, except it's not beacons in this game. They are warp gates as opposed to beacons. But they're still in the kind of same configuration. It's a circle that you need to get inside of in order to capture. The gameplay is a lot faster than your standard war robots. Mechs are generally faster, more agile. There is a lot more jumping and dashing also. Everything has a jump and dash function included in it. And sometimes it likes to dump you into the game before you really have a chance to be ready and figure out which mech you want to run. So, I'm hoping my game volume isn't too loud. I did pull it down, but we might pull it down a little bit more. So this is a basic, this is your capture the beacon game that we got going on here. So there you see the jump jets. And you can see right off the bat how much quicker moving these machines are than in their parent game. Also, targeting individual components of the opponent is a thing. Any one component goes, the whole bot goes. So concentrate on a leg, concentrate on an arm, etc., etc. Do I have enough boost to stay up here? I do not. We're falling into combat.
Capture the warp gate.
And there is my dash function. Get behind some cover here. Where's my team? Where are my buddies? I feel like I'm stranded out here by myself. It's what happens to me a lot. I get off by myself, and the next thing you know, I'm surrounded and mobbed and going down. So you can see there is zoom. Oh, I'm getting whacked here. My shields are down now. Now I'm beginning to take damage on that arm. And I'm not doing just a whole lot. There's a special weapon I just called in on them. And off they go. Did they come back down? Did they stay up there? Alright. Oh, new targets. See if I can get over here and get into the fight again. So there's a lot more. You got maneuverability is a much bigger deal in this game on all fronts.
Allies hold more walk gates.
I'm just trying to pound on that leg. Looks like while I'm kind of mucking around with these two, that the team has been doing fairly well in capturing gates. Let's readjust. Let's be in a different spot when they come back down, if they come back down.
Allies hold more walk gates.
The radar is a little bit goofy, kind of get used to, but I think we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Ah, down we go. But that was only our first spot, so you know, don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad about that. Let's get extra parts out. Oh yeah, this is a little flame shooter.
Allies hold more walk gates.
And I kind of dropped into a beehive there, didn't I? Kind of not the best place to be dropping into. And dead. And this might be where the tide turns on us, huh?
All set.
This one has missiles. This is my first attempt at something with a lock-on missile incorporated into it.
Allies are close to victory.
I choose not to 1v1, because that's about the worst possible situation I can actually get myself into in just about any PvP game. So I should not be getting myself into one-on-one situations. They typically don't go well for me. Alright, I'm seeing 2 bots out here on the map, maybe 3. So it may not be PvPing, but I should at least try to be helpful. Or may not be 1 versus 1ing, but I should at least try to be helpful.
Enemies hold more walk gates.
They do? How'd that happen? Maybe think about trying to grab one of those. Ow.
Taking a claim.
Enemies hold more walk gates.
And here they come, chasing my butt again. And this is the kind of inevitable end of just about every match that I have played in the last few days. This is how it goes, right? Fairly solid in the beginning, and then utter collapse towards the end, and I start becoming like the hunted person on the map. and the pack will settle in here, and I will just be relentlessly hounded. And here comes the little mother son of a... And that barrier does no good against this guy because he's inside the barrier already. And dead because it's 2 versus 1. And I got one guy left, and it won't do me any good because I'm just gonna get completely chased down, utterly destroyed, pack hunted, everybody on me at the same time, especially this little fast son of a gun that have no chance of getting away from whatsoever. And there it is. And yeah, that's the way pretty much all of my matches go. A little bit of, you know, a little bit competitive towards the front, but then it's a team wipe towards the end. And this for me is match after 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 match. The team I'm on gets their asses wiped every single time. Now, I'll be the first to admit that I am mid, below average. I am not a real good, what do I want to say, first-person shooter. When it comes to player versus player, I have never excelled, right? But if we go back to the scoreboard, you can see, I think, and you can't, like in War Robots, you can go and look at other players and see what they're running and see what's in their hangar and see how they're equipped. I don't think that is a possibility in this particular format. You just kind of have to take it as it comes. But look at the highest impact number on my team, a 91. They have one player that's sub 100 on their team. Now that tells me right away that the teams are not balanced. Look at the damage numbers going on, right? I'm gonna promise you on this that that is bad matchmaking. And I have seen this from this developer in just about, that's not what I meant to do. Pretty much this game, War Robots, it just seems to me that they don't, their logarithms for matchmaking are not good. They're just, they aren't. You know, they cannot figure out a way to separate the varsity and the junior varsity from each other, you know? They cannot figure out how to sort out the rookies from the veterans. They cannot figure out how to sort out the underpowered garages from the overhangers, the underpowered hangars from the overpowered hangars. And as a result, you have people who are going to drop into this game brand new. They're going to want to try it out, and they are just going to get railroaded. They're going to get mobbed. They're going to get whacked. They're going to lose interest in the game, and they'll wind up dropping it. And quite frankly, it has been so aggravating to me that I'm seriously wondering if I actually want to continue playing this game or not myself. I mean, the aggravation levels of it so far have definitely exceeded the enjoyment levels. You know, so there's that. Those missiles actually hit. Those hit me. I'm trying to lend support to a teammate here. Because it appears that we are in a death match this time around.
Some help?
Yep, definitely in a death match this time around. You can kind of tell by the swarminess of the opponent. And how aggressive they're being here.
Move here.
Don't sit still. You sit still, you die. Stay with the team. Stay with the team. Don't get too separated from the team. Work with the team. Yeah, I see you sitting up there, sneaky boy.
Eliminate them!
Well, we're getting a little bit of helpful work done here. To tie a game, so, you know, I mean, that would indicate at least some amount of even teamage. Alright, check that dude out, looks like. Ow! Looks like I just got popped by something. Alright, well, this game, oh yeah, we definitely got somebody on our tail over here. Definitely somebody shooting from behind. We need to regroup with the team. Safety in numbers, y'all. School like fish. That way you can concentrate fire on mutual opponents. Oh, this little dude got right in front of me. I must have hurt their feelings earlier because they seemed pretty focused on me there.
Move here.
That works. Well, I would say this match is going slightly better. It's Oh, what just happened? What just happened? It just booted us as ah! We got booted out of that match. We just got booted out of the match, y'all. Look at that. We were we were on the team that had a chance of winning, and what does the game decide to do? Wah! I wonder if that whomped the stream too. That may have whomped the stream. Are we still on air? Well, I'm not sure if that, yeah, I bet that pulled us off air, and now we're back, and now we got a little bit of kind of weird wiggliness going on. All right, so this may be stream number 2 all of a sudden, or maybe there was a pause in the stream there for a moment. I'm not quite sure what might have happened, but we got boosted from the game that we may have actually had a chance to win, and I don't know that we got credit for anything that we did during the course of that game or not. So, all right, let's give them a little bit of grace here. It is a fairly new launch. When that happens, you know, your servers get a lot more traffic, which is actually a thing that can be calculated in terms of amounts. Um, and that can booger some systems. You know, you get a lot more strain on your servers than anticipated, kind of thing, and it can lead to that sort of thing, I suppose. But it's not the first time that it's happened to me. I've been booted from matches in the past, and so I don't know when the Titan unlock is. I think it might be level 10 where you unlock your Titan. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't unlocked mine yet. That's for certain. But all right, so one game where we pretty much got mobbed. One game where we seemed to be on a team that was moving towards a victory until the game just decided to disconnect altogether. And so we'll give it another shot here. We'll give it another try. We'll stick in it for a little while, but it's so hard to tell which mech you're gonna drop in with. I think we're dropping in with extra parts. Yeah, that's extra parts. Okay. Just a weird collision of pieces. All right. Well, it looks like it's another death match. Or TDK, TDM as it would be. Now this thing I think kind of needs to get within about 600 meters or so to be effective. They kind of run like drunken sailors sometimes. This one just kind of has a little smorgasbord of mismatched weaponry on it. Just kind of tossed together from stuff in the warehouse, basically. And I am not putting it to good use at all. And I just did the one thing that really I cannot do, and that's get myself out and away from the rest of the crowd.
Making salvage.
Or maybe it was just a clever way to get that guy out, away from everybody else. rejoin the team over here. It's in the back trying to snipe pieces and parts. Thing's got a pretty decent fire rate on it, man. Ow, where did I take that shot from? Back here. Ah. Taking more shots. Trying to keep myself kind of valuable here. I'm just thinking I need to be a little bit more active with this gun, but I'm about to get taken out. He's hitting me, I'm not really hitting them at all. Getting a little more aggressive now. Kind of feel like the team kind of Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there.
Watch it out.
Got bushwhacked by somebody who was at more health than we were.
Set.
Well, considering we're only on our second mech now, I'm not feeling too terrible about what we've seen so far, but the real question is, can we actually finish the match? I think we might be ahead on number of robots available to each team. Readjust. Find a spot to be helpful. I was gonna try and get up and over through that gap. Woo! It's getting intense here towards the end now. It's 15-14.
Take him out. Bullseye.
And there was the defective arm module that had been and I'm in a crossfire now. Come around the backside, readjust, readjust. Get back into the school. Where are they? Where are they? Ah! Whoops. Don't shoot that guy. Well, I hit my infinite ammo button, but I'm not gonna have a shot on anybody to use it. The hunt is on. The hunt is on for the last couple of dudes out there. There's one, maybe. And the pack is way ahead of me right now. Hey, it looks like we might actually be on a victorious team now. looks like it could happen. We're cut off, map-wise. Oh, no, we're not. Hi.
Allies close to victory.
Where's somebody to shoot at? There's somebody to shoot at. Yeah. Ah! They just want to take me down. They just wanted to take me down.
Put me in.
We'll drop in whatever we have. It doesn't matter. I don't think.
Our team
Yeah.
wins.
Hey, a victory! Now, the question was, did it stream? Am I even connected anymore? I don't see my on-air symbol. Yay! We were on air. It looks like we actually got that recorded. Okay, so, let's do one more. We'll do one more. We'll play one more match. And, you know, what I'm probably going to do is, I will be pulling some game footage, and I'll make a longer form content, do a little compare and contrast. You know, these streams I do, they tend to be kind of on the fly. And hey, look, I actually got above 100 impact points there and going on. So the streams are a little on the fly. It's not like I don't really sit down and plan out ahead of time what I am going to be saying or talking about. I just kind of, you know, go into things and see what comes out the other side, so to speak. So that's what we're doing here. So okay. I don't know if I complain about the matchmaking on that one quite so much or not, but I will tell you, one way or the other, whether I stick with this game or pass on it eventually. I like its older sibling quite a bit, and you know, I'm willing to give this one a chance as long as I feel like it's fair. When they cease being fair, then I cease being interested in them. I'm not here for mental aggravation and anguish. I am here to have a good time and to have fun with the game. And so there has to be that fun quota going on, and it has to override any BS that is further within the thing. So, all right, one more match. Uno más, por favor. One more, please. And win, lose, or draw, we're going to make this this one for today. We're gonna drop in with extra parts to start with.
Ready to roll.
The one thing you can be left or right of your crosshair, but you cannot center your mech under the
I'm
crosshair.
loyal to a contract, not a cause.
All right, we're capturing waypoints here. Warp gates. They're referred to in this game warp gates. And so far, our opponents have grabbed 2 of them already. And I'm kind of running around the map, not really headed towards any of them in particular. There's a, I think I saw an enemy right over here. And I'm already getting toasted by somebody from somewhere. Ah, they're doing it. I don't know.
Extracted.
Yeah. Those little guys with the flame shooters. My little guy with the flame. I have a little guy with flame shooters too. I'll go ahead and pull out my little guy with flame shooters and show you how he does not seem to measure up to other guys' little guys with flame shooters quite so much.
Checkmate.
Well, then again, maybe.
Two down.
Well, okay. Maybe the little flame shooter guy is not so bad after all, you know. But it's about capturing those warp gates. We need to capture warp gates, y'all.
Online. Barriers gone.
Okay. Oh.
Barriers gone. Warp point online.
Okay, I think we're doing all right this match. I think they're gonna wind up spawning behind me though. Yep. Damn, too late. But we did a little bit of work with the little fire-breathing phantom there, didn't we? Yeah, just a hair, just a hair. Whether or not that translates to any kind of success here, it looks like our meter is a lot lower than the other team's meter. And that seems to indicate overall losing effort. Probably because too much emphasis on farting around and not enough emphasis on
Allies hold more warp gates.
trying to claw back into it here a little bit.
Pilot eliminated.
I don't know if that was, oh no, that was my kill. Hey, I got that one. Let's see. Radar says pretty much in front of me.
Allies hold more warp gates.
Restoring fuel.
Distracted.
Ah, they got me, they got me.
On task.
I don't know. Could be close here. Feel like every bot I lose is one step closer to the loss of the match. And this is probably of bots that I'm running right now, maybe one of the least effective, to be honest.
Bullseye.
Went low, went for the legs. Do I have an ally back in here to help out a little bit?
Our team wins.
Oh, victory just before there was a... Oh, I got a trophy. A no you don't trophy. I wonder what that is for, what that was for, what we got that for. Okay, there it is. War Robots, Frontiers. I bitched about the matchmaking a little bit. It is hit and miss. Let's put it that way. Matchmaking is definitely a hit or miss kind of thing. It's with just about any multiple online player game. You know, you can wind up with a team full of people who have an idea of what to do to win, and you can wind up with the people who just run around like chickens with their heads cut off and that sort of thing. But hey, we leveled up to 6. Yes. Okay, here we go. Deal 300 armor damage, battle 4 times, 3 or 4 out of there. Up to 7 out of 15 kills. Win 10 battles using Mayflower torso or weapon. 3 of 10 there. Alright. Oh, secret project. Right that. Right on. Okay. So not so high on the scoreboard there. We did have, well, we led the team in Ks anyway. Bringing up the rear on warp gate captures. For sure, for sure. And it looks like maybe little icons maybe kind of give us an idea of how many mechs a particular person maybe had in the battle as well. Kind of thing going on there. Alright. Battle rewards. Yes. We get some. All that stuff. All that stuff. What is this? Oh. We got a Griffin torso. We can start putting another bot together. Yay! And currency, of course. Well, that's always nice. Alright. Hey, there's a login event all month long. Play one battle every day from March 4th to April 4th to receive stickers, premium account time, salvage credits, and intel. All of which are probably great things to have, I imagine. Okay, well, there's obviously a lot more to see here than what I have been able to show you, but, you know, streams can only stream for so long, and then they need to stop being streamy. So, let's check out the daily deals, though. We got 21,000 here to spend, so, you know, maybe, let's see. There's a Scourge light weapon. Can we check it out without buying it? Yeah, let's see. Armor damage 452, shield damage 660. Yeah, okay. What about the railgun? The railgun is on a couple other things already. No, that's not what we wanted to look at. This is what we wanted to look at. I mean, that's decent damage. And the range is nice. I like range. I like damage. We'll go ahead and buy that. We'll go ahead and pick up that there railgun. And I tell you what, let's see. Pursuer torso or airy shoulder. We're gonna buy this airy shoulder. So that eventually our little Scrappy-Doo robot that is in our hangar here, this one that's called mixed right here, extra parts, you can go in there and oops, I don't think that's what we wanted to do. I'll go in there and customize it, and let's see, take this left shoulder. Let's see, what's it? 1598 defense. Oh wow, it's actually it would actually be a downgrade to put that shoulder on there. Believe it or not. But the only thing, well, the shield goes up quite a bit, but the armor goes down significantly. So, yeah, we're not gonna do that. In fact, we should get another Lancelot shoulder for the other side, is what we ought to do. Well, now what about the other side? Let's see. What if we replace this side with the Ares? Pretty much the same, man. I mean, okay, so the question is the pickup in shielding worth the drop in other things? And I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. I don't think it makes any sense to make that swap. Let's see about, let's just check here, because that torso. Because what, there's a Griffin torso in here now? Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Scrambler prevents enemies from locking onto allies within 47 meters and splits all incoming damage between modules. Last 8 seconds. The attack would drop, but the defense goes up. Armor goes up, attack goes down, but only slightly. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean modules not owned? Not acquired. How could it be installed if it's not acquired? But, okay. Well, how's it in my hangar? Why is it in my hangar? Oh, craft. 16K. Gotta craft it first. Gotta craft it first, that makes sense. Okay. I think. There we go. Now we could equip it. Okay. It looks like maybe there's a couple more. Because what does it doesn't have supply gear yet. I haven't been able to need to purchase supply gear. What's a sprint reactor? Speeds you up by 51 kilometers. Speeds you up by 51 kilometers per hour? That's like what, double speed or something like that? Here's a blink. It won't page down. Oh yeah, it will. Okay. Ghost turret. Deploys a turret. Hits an enemy within 32 meters and burns off 58% of its. It says installed. Is it though? Can't buy that one. Not acquired. So, oh no. Now it's gone altogether. Custom. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Okay. I don't know why I'm making you all watch this. There, that should do it. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. Alright, that's it. Just so you can see, you can customize robots. There's plenty of stuff to confuse yourself with that realm of things. So, I guess, you know, in that way it is. Oh, no, that slot is still empty. There it is. Okay, it's back in there now. Yeah, okay, so, you know, mixing and matching parts, and there's decals and stickers and all that kind of frou-frou that you can put on there to make yourself individually unique and all that sort of thing. Okay, so there it is. War Robots Frontiers. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Do you want to see more of this game? Less of this game? More of something else? Less of something else? You let me know. This is your channel as much as it is mine. Thanks for checking in. We are going to continue streaming Sunday with something in about a little while here. Maybe another hour or so kind of thing going on. Maybe sooner. It kind of depends. Maybe a tank fighting game. Who knows? Okay. But for right now, this stream is at an end. Ta-ta. Thank you for being here. Like, follow, share. Middle and Mega Man. Sign it off.